Yeah, welcome back. Now that we've done something about numbers and floats, we're going to look at some advanced features of PHP, and this time around we'll be talking about arrays. Okay, so we're going to delete this, do a save as, and this time around we are onto arrays.php. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to change the title to arrays. And now we're going to give a brief introduction of what an array is. Now, an array is a list of variables, or let me say it holds packets. Okay, it's more like a packets or a list of packets that holds data. Okay, so it can be a variable, it can be a number, it can be whatever, it can be a string, but it's more like a list of packets or many packets, be it many number, they can be 2, they can be 3, but a list of packet that holds numbers, and these packets are in a specific position with each packet having its own position. Okay, so let's quickly take an example so that we'll know what I'm talking about. So now we'll create an array. Let's call it array1. And now to create an array, you write it like this: array, and then in a bracket you list your elements. So here we have 2, 4, let's use numbers first. We have 6, we have 11, we have 22, we have 25. Let's just guess numbers, and let's put our delimiter there. So let's echo a packet in our array. Okay, so we're going to echo packet number 3. Now let's echo that. So we're going to echo array1, and now to get the value of what is in packet number 3, you use square brackets like this, and then you put what you want inside. In our case 3. Put your delimiter there. Let's save that, and let's see what we're going to get in our browser. Okay, so let's try that. Localhost arrays.php, and you see that it gives us back the result of 11. Now, but if you look here, 11 is the 4th element. Now that brings us to a very important part of array that I want you to put your mind always, because in arrays the element count starts from 0. Okay, the first element is given the position 0, then the next element, which is the second one, is 1, 3, 4, like that. But the very first element is the 0th element. Okay, it starts its counting from 0. So if you want to echo the second element, in this case your result is going to be 6. Let's refresh that and see. As you can see now, this is a basic way of how an array looks like, or what an array can do. Now we'll take another brief example. In this case, we're going to combine strings. Let's put a br tag somewhere. Let's put a br tag here. So let's call this array2. Let's call this array2, and let's give it let's add strings to this one. Now let's say cat, dog, horse, 2, and then let's say donkey. Okay, that should do. Then our semicolon should be there. Okay, let's take a look at what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to echo a br tag, so I'll have a very nice space down there. So br get out delimiter, and I'm going to echo the array to position 1, which is the second element. We're going to assign that to mouse, and mind you, we are echoing it directly. Okay, we'll assign it to a mouse and we're echoing it on the same line. So right now we're going to look at what our result looks like, and you discover that it changes from a mouse, it changes from a dog to a mouse. Okay, so that is how you can change the element of an array inside an array. Okay, so in our next video we'll be looking at what we call the associative arrays. See you in the next video.